Metro Readers. I'm at Cheeseworks with Kevin the Big Cheese, and since the holiday season is upon us once again, I decided to pop in here to find out more about the cheese I'll probably be eating this Christmas season. Hey Kevin, how's it going?
Fantastic, how are you?
Pretty good. So tell me a little bit about the cheese you sell at your store.
Well, everything at Cheeseworks is 100% Canadian, so the whole shop is family owned and operated, so it was important for us to take care of the fantastic producers that are in our backyard. So everything here is Canadian, and we find some of the best cheese producers from coast to coast.
Awesome. Okay, and then my next question, which is incredibly important for me, how do you go about picking a good cheese?
That's kind of like picking your favorite kid. And I only have one, so it's easy for me. But at the end of the day, you want to find what you love and what you fall in love with. Some cheeses, can be a little saltier, some can be a little sweeter. It kind of just depends on your palate.
Awesome. And now I feel like I may be putting you on the spot a little bit, but what is your favorite cheese?
Can I have two?
Okay, you can have two.
One of my all-time favorites is Avonlea cloth-bound cheddar, and it's actually my daughter Taylor's favorite as well. It's made from Cow's Creamery out in Prince Edward Island, so it is a maritime cheese, but it is, I love it so much, but it's got a lovely salt to it. It's nice and firm. It's got these, sort of caramely kind of butterscotch notes to it. It's absolutely delicious. And then when I'm looking for something a little bit more bold, there's a product and a cheese called Blue Haze, which is actually a blue cheese that's made in the eastern townships of Quebec, which is where I was born. But then it's brought into Ontario and it's double smoked. So it's a smoked blue cheese, and it's incredible for a fantastic cheese board, a piece on a beautiful grilled steak, or even tucked into a grilled cheese sandwich. It's pretty spectacular. Anything
with double smoked and the title is good for me. And then, okay, I'm sneaking in another question here.
Sure.
But is there a particular cheese that you think does really well during the holiday season that people should know about?
Well, I think probably one of the most popular at the holiday seasons is a brie, just because it's such a soft and really easily spreadable cheese. We're doing baked bries here at over the Christmas period and through the holidays, and I think it's a real go-to cheese for a lot of folks. It's super easy. You can just sort of grab it from the grocery store or someplace like ours, throw it on a beautiful board with some great accompaniments, and it's really great. You can tuck it in the oven and warm it up. It's a real fantastic choice for the holidays.
Awesome. So next time you're in the Bathurst area, I suggest you check out Cheeseworks for your cheese needs. Bye, guys.
Well, at Cheeseworks, we do a signature fondue anytime. We also have a Fondue Friday, which is a lot of fun. But everything we've got here is 100% Canadian. So we're going to start with some fantastic wine. We're actually using some wine from the Prince Edward County area, and this is a Sandbank estate. So I'm going to just add that to the pot, because we really are essentially just melting a nice big pot of cheese. And so with that, we've got a cup of wine that goes in. And in here, this is a double boiler. So for those folks that are making it at home or want to try, simply put a pot of water on, another container on top, make sure that it's nice and hot. And we don't want the wine to boil. We want it to get nice, super steamy hot, but not to boil.
Awesome. Okay, great.
So this is going to take probably just another minute or two to get nice and hot, and then we're going to add about 32 ounces of a Canadian Swiss. So we work a lot with the dairy farmers here in Canada and make sure that all of our cheeses here at the restaurant are 100% Canadian. So this is a Canadian Swiss, which is very classic for a Swiss fondue. Some people have used Gruyere from Europe or Emmental, but this is a nice stringy, gooey cheese, so it's going to be fantastic. We also then, when we finish with that, we've got some roasted garlic and some pepper and salt. We keep it nice and simple, and then got some great stuff to dip with. So it's on its way. Awesome. So I'm going to dump this into the pot. There we go. Oops. Splashing our audience. All right. So I'm going to ask you to put the cornstarch in.
Okay, so I'm putting the cornstarch in now.
Just pour it nice and gently in, a little bit at a time, and I'll whisk it in. There you go, perfect. And just with any time you put cornstarch in any recipe or flour, you basically just want to cook it off a little bit, so make sure that it's well incorporated and let it cook off so you don't have any of that starchy kind of dry flavor. Looks good.
Looks so good.
All right, you want to do the salt and pepper for me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just pinch a few into there. A couple of good pinches of everything. Give it lots of seasoning.
More?
Yeah, sure. Great. and you're going to get the last job. This is
Yay.
roasted garlic that we do here at the restaurant. So if you want to just tap that onto the side of the bowl, and I'll mix it in.
This is harder than it looks.
I'll give you a help.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right, we're going to turn off the heat. We're going to basically whisk in that roasted garlic just to give it another layer of flavor. It's sort of our recipe here, a little extra. Some people will take a garlic clove and wipe the bottom of their fondue pot, which is some sort of more of a traditional way. We love sort of the caramelization and some of the sweetness that the roasted garlic does. You can now smell it.
Yeah, I can smell it.
Gives it
Yeah, it
great
smells
color and
lovely.
flavor. There we go. We're going to transfer that to the fondue pot.
Ooh, fondue pot. Something I actually recognize.
There we go, cheese fondue.
Ooh. And now, how long is this fondue good for? Let's just say you have a party and
Depends
it's...
on how hungry you are. You would want to make sure that you have a fondue pot because it will actually have some heat on the bottom. The heat will make it nice and warm and continue to keep nice and soft and liquidy. Otherwise, it will actually seize up quite fast. So it's good to have a little bit of investment. Find one in your garage, go to your attic, find that fondue pot that you might have used in the 1970s, or even swing by here. We've got sets for the holidays as well. So you want to try?
I do want to try.
That's
Okay.
for you.
Yay, thank
So there's
you.
some great artisan breads. and
Okay,
some nice green apples.
I'm going to go with an apple.
All right. You go in first.
This is so good. This is so good. So, this is, I guess, Cheeseworks fondue recipe. I hope you guys enjoy.